Three, two, one. Hello everybody, it's OelGrez's. Hello everybody. And this is OelGrez's Tank Garage and OelGrez. Roll out OelGrez. Hello everybody. Here's this is that clip I was talking about in the last vid. I kind of like this match. I like the way it played out. Trying something new. It's my lower tier tank. I like going back and playing it because I can get the multiplier to win in silver. At the same time, I can try different tactics maybe at this level that I wouldn't try at a higher level because I get shot up. But I'm going off to the right here, which normally I'll push the hill. So this is kind of new to me. So I'm trying something new. Like I said, it's easier to try it on here because sometimes you can get by with mistakes that you couldn't at a higher tier. But so I'm following my guys over here. They're up against that rock, up against the ledge there, and I'm coming around trying to spot somebody. There's one up on the hill. See, that's normally where I go and make my challenge, challenge that hill, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes I get myself in the wrong position and get shot up. But see, I'm trying to see where the enemy's at. At the same time, I was kind of keeping an eye on these two guys down here. See, they're pushed out in front of me. Whoa! See what I mean about just driving off sometimes? Even at this low tier, I'm lucky it didn't cause any damage. But, so I'm coming up, I'm trying to support these two guys here, because they've pushed up in front. So if I can give my gun on target to help them out, and at the same time keep myself more concealed. Now I'm probably visible now, good luck. I haven't been detected yet though. I'll swing it back around. Let's see, their base is right up over there to my right. Watch, this is cool. This is the one I showed in my last vid. See him, and I come around and kind of took his attention away, and my teammate took him out. What a good shot. Great shot, great shot. And that's part of, by this one, I think it's pretty cool because we did work as a team. And I'm going to push up the hill here, trying to give some support. I think there's one. We've been detected, but kind of trying to stay back. Yeah, get him up here. Keep moving, keep moving. Don't stand still. Ouch. Oop, 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 oop. Ouch, I'm taking damage. But ouch. There you go. So I just briefly captured their base, but they got one on ours. So. Well, got cat fighting here. I'm gonna have to go and put a stop to it. I wanna get through this here battle first. There's one there. And like I said, I knew there's one up on the hill here. He's off to my right. I spotted him. Spotted that tank as I'm across the way. I'm kind of coming up leery. Trying to keep the elevation. See, I'm starting to learn how to keep, using the terrain a little bit so that I'm not exposing myself completely. So here's a gamble. Sometimes these ones, sometimes, oh, there you go. So there's one left. Not quite sure where he is, but I noticed our guys are going to capture his base. Oh, there's two of us left. So I suppose we could have hunted him down. I'm coming over here to help with the base capture. But like I said, it's two of us and one of him. So if we get on the cap, he's going to have to come to us or we're going to cap. That kind of thing, that kind of strategy. So I'm coming up here to give some support to my other guy here, just in case he's, well, no, see, he's at our cap. So he's clear across the other map. So the easiest thing to do is just, you know, cap it out and take the victory and survive the battle. But one of us, I probably could have went down hunting him back, but I said, oh, let him come to us. Because really, he'd have to come to us to take us to reset the capsule. See, he just left the capsule, he's coming to get us, but it's too late. We'll cap up before he even gets to us. So it's, hey, good game. Good team play, I like it. There's a couple things in there I thought were really cool. So that's why I wanted to show this one in its entirety. And then I'll go get some of my other stuff I've done too. This week or a couple weeks ago. Oh, look at the cost. Oh, that cost me money on that one. And I'm starting to see that some of these lower tiers do cost some money to resupply. But like I said, I use it to learn with. That's my. Oh, we're going on the steps now. Oh, we're going with my capture KV one. We'll get them OelGrez's. We're gonna talk to this one too. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's start using the terrain a little better now. Trying to keep from being overly exposed all the time. And then I take a moment to kind of see what the team is doing and maybe where I could add in more help than just running off rogue and trying to win the battle and getting shot. This happened a lot that I was starting to learn. Like, I'm gonna be the hero, but no, I'm not. It's just for the next 14 to watch. Oh, come on, where is he? You know, like being the first one out and then sit and have to watch the rest of the match as a spectator. But I learned from that too. I sit watch, I see some good stuff out there, and it's like, oh, okay. Maybe I can learn from this. So I like sticking around and watching the team, see how the team does. Rarely do I go back to the garage until the battle's over. Oh, good shot. Did you see that? I'm trying to remember this one a little bit. I was watching it earlier. So I got I'm editing now because it's quiet. Everybody's asleep. It's the perfect time to use this mic because it doesn't have the headset, so I got to just use it for commentary, and then once I get done with this, I'll go back with the regular headset and hear how it actually sounds. Sounds a lot better, but the mic on this is better than the other one I was using. So. Might have to invest in a new headset with a good mic on it. I had one and it broke in the last one, so. This good solid headset, this good sound, a good mic. Not really expensive. Yeah, it's out there, but yeah, it's good. But see, now I'm in the open. And I've exposed myself to all the enemy over on the other ridge. But you know what? Oh, I'm taking damage. Gotta run and hide. Run and hide, run. It's got a little bit of mobility to it. It's not a bad tank. I like it. It's kind of cool. I like the color scheme. I got my logo on the left front of the tank. The Leo. And then coming around here a little bit. Oh, there's one. I think I do help out a little bit on this one. Yeah, I'm a little better protected than just run across the open. I'm working on that more and more, trying to use these hills as how to top them. And the different tanks are different. My Sherman's top too early, and then it's kind of hard to get it going on quick when they see it coming up over the hill. Or maybe one with a lower silhouette can hide behind the hill and still have this run out. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, we're back. I had a cough, so I had to pause it. And I'm pushing here. Oh, there's one to my left. Oh, see, I'm damaged. Ouch. But I knew there's one around the corner here. Ouch. I'm taking a lot of damage just come after this one guy. But I think it's worth it too, so he's a scout. Got him. Well, I'm taking damage again. See, like this here tank can take some damage. But then again too, there are times depending on what you're going up against can really deal you some damage, so. Ooh. Don't drive off. OelGrez's is learning. We've seen a couple times where I drive off and it doesn't end well. Or I run into somebody, do damage to myself. Instead of letting the enemy damage me and doing it myself. I'm getting better at that though. So, push down, use the tanks as cover. Keep myself under cover as well quick. Because I'm not sure where they at now. He's not showing up on the map yet. So. But I know they're out here somewhere. There's one more. There's a heavy out there. Where is it? Now we're going hunting. Gotta bring him out. Bring him out of hiding. He's gotta be here somewhere. Sometimes that's the best way to bait them out. Just jump on cap. We got a bunch of our guys. We're gonna find him before I cap out, and there it is. They found him. He's over at our cap, but there's too many of us. They found him, and they'll eliminate him quickly. And then that's the way that game goes. So we're gonna have to come up with some more. There you go. That's my KV1. Good job, OelGrez's. Well done, well done. That was a good battle. I enjoyed that one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, not yet. Not yet. You need to put a clip in here. Yep. We're gonna. We still got a couple of minutes yet, so we'll have to clip it together. Pause. Okay, here we got some filler clips. I had a piece of stuff together so I can get up to my 15-minute mark, so I just kind of cut and pasted this one a little bit like I did on the last clip at the last thing. This is my blitzing. Yeah, yay. Like I said, that was a quick little cut and paste. That's my blitzing. I got that for Christmas thanks to World of Tanks.
We got 5!
Victory! Yay! This is, like I said, this is just some shorter clips I'm putting in here so I can keep the timing right. And I have like a couple of minutes, and most battles is longer than that, so I just kind of cut and pasted a few things in to fill up this last little bit of the garage here, just before I head back into OelGrez's Minecraft. And then gonna go off and help Phil Ed with some of her Minecraft stuff. But I want to get this tank garage. Here we go. Okay, we're heading back into Minecraft.
This Minecraft and
this is the portal I made. There we go. We're back at the garage. Back to Minecraft. We're in creative mode on OelGrez's creative. And Sergeant Slime is saying he'll turn the lights off. He'll lock up, and we can press on with our adventures over at the ledge. And from the complex here, OelGrez's tank garage, and Sergeant Slime, I want to wish you a good night, and thank you for watching. What do you got to say there, old Sergeant Slime? We'll see you on the battlefield. From OelGrez's tank garage. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching. Have a good night.